Thank you, John. Okay, we'll call to order the City of West Bend Community TV Committee meeting of November 13th, 2019. We'll entertain a motion to approve the minutes from the Community TV meeting of May 14th, 2019.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. No corrections there. Okay, action and discussion items. Report on franchise fee 2020 subsidy. And who do we got handling that? Or nobody?
No, I think Stephanie's gonna talk you through what we've done.
Okay.
See your packet.
Mm-hmm.
I just assume Jay does everything. But I can.
You don't work.
This, well, this was the requirement that the state passed down to all video franchise fees, that we had to report how much our gross receipts was to the state, then they paid us a percentage back on, it says on the report, first page, 5% of the gross receipts. So you can see from AT&T Wisconsin, it was $115,962 that we received in the video service provider fee. And then the Charter Communications was $281,642 for a total of $397,604. And that correlates with what we actually received from them. And this will be next June that we will receive this payment. Let's see if I can find it on here. I have all of the municipalities listed on here that received
Right.
franchise.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
And then Washington County, City of West Bend is the $397,604.
Got it.
And then so it was the first year reporting that, and it went well.
Okay.
Just got another report to remember to file.
Okay. Okay, and that's all there really is to it. Gotcha. All right.
So this is a new requirement from the state?
Right, because they're cutting our fees and they will subsidize us this way, the fees that they,
Oh, that's
right?
For now, at least.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I kind of remember
Yeah.
Patrick talking about
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a concern moving forward.
Yeah.
We're concerned that that subsidy's not going to continue.
Right. We're always concerned about that with.
Right, of course. Is there any indication of that, or not really? No, just
No,
a
but just
general paranoia.
Right.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay.
appropriate. paranoia
Appropriate. Yeah, absolutely.
Based
Absolutely.
on future action.
Right.
Previous actions.
Okay. Do we have a plan in place in case that becomes a problem?
Well, we have a healthy fund balance within Community TV
Okay.
right now.
Sure.
As most of you know, or if you don't know, you should know that.
Right.
So there's no reason to sound any alarms regarding what's going on, but,
Short term. Right.
right.
Yeah. Okay. So we won't worry about that for now.
There's not much we can do to worry about it.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna
Gotcha.
get handed down from on high anyway.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
I mean, as those rules are written, we can weigh in and lobby, and Patrick and Mike before him were very active in the
Okay.
association
Yeah.
and did do that.
They did go in June to lobby in Madison.
Yeah.
That was done on our behalf, at least from West Bend, to go with the statewide communications
Awesome.
program to talk to legislators about all that, get updates and just kind of touch base and everything.
Gotcha.
I heard it was good, but we weren't able to meet with the representatives that they had planned to. It was more
Okay.
representatives of the representatives
Okay.
that day, so.
And is that something you could do in the future if necessary?
I've
Okay.
already talked with the officials with the statewide program
Mhm.
or department, and continued involvement will probably be something that we'll be able to do.
Mhm.
It's just once everything kind of gets settled here and see how we can help out that way.
Sure.
I don't think I'll be on the board like Patrick right out of the gate, but I'll probably be assisting in some way or another.
Okay.
It's something I've had experience in from the state level, at least with photojournalism, so
Awesome.
this is not something too.
Not too new to you.
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Excellent.
And
Okay.
this-
What? I'm
And
sorry.
the subsidy, is that some like prorated, or how is that determined?
It's the 5% of your gross receipts.
It's all formula based.
Okay, formulas, okay.
the subsidy is 5%.
Right, the amount that we lost, we're getting back in a different way.
Okay, so basically they're replacing,
You're just making us whole, trying to.
okay. What caused the fees to be reduced in the first place?
The state. Think so.
State legislature?
Mhm.
Okay. That's
And
typically.
Quite honest lobby on the other side.
Oh, yeah, well, there's gonna be intense pressure from AT&T and from Charter, Spectrum, and et cetera, as to why are we paying these fees and collecting them from our customers who complain about them monthly. You can guarantee that.
Yeah.
So, I'm sure they can reproduce from their call center records, all the people who call, what are these fees for? Well, that's automatically marked down as a negative complaint, you know, by the subscriber who calls in and says something. So, yeah, they're out to see if they can eliminate them.
Sure. Very good. Any other comments, questions? Concerns? No, on that matter? All right, update on hiring director of West Bend Community Television. That would be Jay, I imagine.
Yeah, so I do have you can take one of each.
Okay.
The position description and the announcement for the
That looks,
position.
that looks great. Yes, and did you, I can't remember, did you say you had folks in mind? Specific, or?
I mean, we hope to have somebody that's really qualified and can move the needle forward.
Okay, no, nobody specific?
No.
Okay, I couldn't remember if we talked about that or not.
We don't have any preconceived notions as to whom. We don't know if there's somebody internal. John and I talked about this a little bit.
Yeah.
Somebody internal might be interested, and
Yeah.
others, whether within this department or just have a background in marketing and communications that
Sure.
are working in a different field within the city of West Bend, that certainly could be a possibility as well.
Okay,
That's why you go through the application process and the
Yeah.
advertisement. We have it currently on Indeed. It's not on our website. I checked just before tonight's meeting, both. It's for sure on Indeed, and it doesn't seem to be on our website yet. So
I was told hopefully by tomorrow morning is what I
Okay.
was told, but I know the new website is kind of, we're still trying
Had
to
some
figure
issues, yeah.
figure things out a little bit as far as posting goes.
Yeah.
It's nice, it's really user friendly, but we just gotta kind of
Figure
get
it
there.
out, right?
Yeah.
get it in the right spot.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah. Yeah, because for example, I know that I've got a client that might fit the
Yeah,
bill,
so,
actually,
I mean,
so.
that's,
So
We had
send
a
her
call
to
about
the,
it today as well, so
Okay, so
people
send-
are seeing it.
send her to the city website
yep.
at some point,
Or
in the near
Indeed,
future.
If you say Indeed to her and you type in marketing city of West Bend, it pops right up.
Okay, okay.
So it's pretty easy to find. This is a bit of a shift, so wanting the Community TV group to learn about this. We've done a great job with TV over the years, and Mike and Patrick and John and Chris and others that have worked in this area have really moved the needle a long ways regarding the video productions and things that we've done in social media with Alyssa and now Haley as well over the last couple of years. This is a hope that we can really coordinate all of our efforts within the city and really bring together all the departments in a bigger way from marketing the entire city. So my vision, the conversations that I've had with Haley and John since Patrick left has been to just take the position that we've had and the great things that we've done and just push it that much further ahead. And really collaborate with, we have fire, police, and parks, am I missing one? That have successful Facebook pages, library, and we do some collaboration and coordination, but not to the extent of like full-on marketing the entire city with all the good news and good things that we do. And that's what I'm hopeful for this position to do. If that makes sense, or if you have any questions about that. I've had individual meetings with John and Haley regarding their potential interest. I won't speak for them for that position. It's an open process, so they're certainly both able and offered to apply if they're interested. As others, we did send it out to all employees within our system. We put our email, like Jennifer in HR puts that out. I sent a follow-up note to the department heads just saying, hey, just so you know, there's been a bit of a transition in thinking regarding how we're gonna address this department head position in the future, moving into more of a marketing and communications piece, and asked for their assistance in looking, forward to collaborating with this position.
You had any pushback or concerns about that?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
I haven't.
On camera, can you elaborate a little bit more? When this, because I'm clueless, when did this take place? Or?
Oh, Patrick quit, went to a different position with a different
Oh, so you're not even
organization.
aware of
No.
Patrick's
Yeah.
departure?
No.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we have never been actually told.
Oh, okay.
Patrick's
Maybe you
left.
wanna, yeah.
As
We
of
did get an
October
email,
4th.
but, yeah.
October
Okay.
4th already? Okay.
He took YMCA Marketing and Communications Director position. Communications and Marketing Director position is what he ended up with for the YMCA.
Oh.
For both
Here in
Ozaki, Ozaki
Yep.
and Washington
Yeah,
County.
because
Lions
Ozaki and
presence.
Washington County is one big conglomerate now.
Yep, he's working for Rob Johnson, Y Director, and during our conversations, I would say is where the thought process first started regarding maybe the shift. You know, he was leaving a TV position for a more broader scope position, and so I've just had had lots of conversations with folks internal, with Justice as the chair, and really thought that this was a good move for us as an organization to make a change now, and that's when you review changes, when there's a vacancy around, that's typically the time to evaluate what we're doing and think about doing it in a bigger way. So when I first met with these guys as existing staff, I will say that there was some concern, apprehension, maybe excitement, but all of those emotions go into play when you're messing with Texas as far as how
When you're
things
making
are
changes, yeah.
currently
yeah,
being done.
yeah.
John and Haley can speak for themselves, but this was a direction that I wanted to lead the city forward in, and one that I think they're both supportive of now, and one that, quite frankly, I'm just excited for what we can do with this position. I know it's not Superman or Superwoman that we're looking for, that's not the case, that's never the case, but just trying to make it bigger and better than what it was, is what I'm hoping for.
And this isn't the season, but we do have a drone pilot?
I'm currently actually in my training right now, so I'm probably 2/3 through my testing and training to get my drones license, hoping by December, end of November to have that ready to go.
I thought
Cool.
we had one more besides Patrick on staff as well. Chris is the name?
Chris Forston, you mean?
Yeah.
Well, he's no longer
He's-
with us. We do have Todd Meeks as a drone.
Licensed drone pilot right now, so
Yeah.
if we do need anything in the meantime, we can go out together and do stuff with
Exactly.
Todd Meeks and myself
Okay.
to continue that, but we do
That's
have
my
full
concern.
intentions
Okay.
of
Yeah.
continuing that.
Cause that tree lighting was an unfortunate miss on that one, yeah.
Yeah, we could have had a drone pilot there, and I could have been thinking ahead and asking Todd to be in attendance and didn't. It was a miss from not photographing it, it was a hit from the fact that it was awesome.
Oh, it was awesome. Yeah, no, it was. I mean, that's why it was a miss, because it was a really cool experience. Yeah, that was great.
It was really cool though. Any other questions or comments? This
Yeah,
is
is there-
kind of hot off the press, just
Mhm.
went out, just became public, so I don't have an exact
So,
timeline for you as far as filling it. We'll leave it open for a while. I did tap Justice to serve on the interview committee panel. As your chair, he'll represent your group and I'm sure serve us.
Department layout wise,
Hope so.
so you would have this person, marketing communication director, and then underneath that person would be kind of the same?
Yep, they would
Okay.
this position would oversee both John's position and Haley's.
Because I noticed in
position.
here it's limited with the hardware and the stuff out there.
Right, we took some of the technical stuff
Okay.
out of the position.
Then that would fall down on, yeah, okay. Okay.
So it's kind of a broadening and rethinking of what
Mhm.
Patrick was doing.
Right.
In a
The
lot of-
department
lot
in
of
general,
Kind
I
of
respects-
think.
dividing it up a
Yeah.
little more.
A lot of respects, he was kind of doing this stuff on his own initiative. and
Exactly,
it's
yeah.
impressive.
Absolutely.
And working
Patrick
with the
took-
rest of
Yep.
the departments in the community,
Yeah,
anyway, so.
This change in no way, shape, or form is a poke at what Patrick
Right,
was doing or.
right.
I think it's stimulated by it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Really, yeah, yeah, because he was pretty. That was great.
Mhm.
He paved the way.
I was not happy to. He walked up to me at the gym. I was like, no, not cool, man.
Good that you're both at the gym.
Yeah. But Yeah, when I reading over it, it sounds great. And you said we've had one bite already so far?
I had somebody call about it today, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, HR, we've received a couple of applications already.
Yeah, okay.
Once it hits Indeed, that's a pretty popular place.
Mhm.
It'll spur a bunch of, I'm sure we'll have a bunch of applications.
I'm not really, I mean, this is off topic, but I'm not really familiar with Indeed. What is that? I mean, I've heard it, but is that like a,
It's a job site.
is it a free one that people can just
Yeah.
go on and do, or is it something, okay.
Yeah.
Both-
That always makes it popular, yeah.
It's both free and you can like boost. I know
Okay.
in HR, we boost positions similar to Facebook, and I'm out of my league in talking about that stuff. I just know that
Yeah,
Michelle throws some money at positions,
Sure.
especially department head positions like this.
Yeah.
Boost it up a little bit.
yeah. Well, for sure, they're making money somehow, yeah, absolutely.
So-
All right, are we good on that? Any more questions or concerns
So
or
you said there is no
comments?
timeline, so I mean, we don't have like a week or that we want somebody in position? or-
Well, I'd like to fill it as soon as practicable, but I don't have by November 20th, we're gonna cut off. If November 21st, a rock star, superwoman, Superman applied, we would take them as an applicant, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
But eventually, we'll make our own cutoff based on how the applications have come in.
Okay.
And when we feel like we're in a position to move forward with initial interviews. And obviously, once it's filled, it'll be cut.
Okay.
Is there a typical time span, that kind of thing?
Sometimes we put a date on,
Is
sometimes
it a month
we
or
don't.
two, or a week, or what, I mean, just generally?
It depends on the position. If it's a admin assistant position, within 10 days, we'll have 200 applicants.
I see, okay, so it
If
really
it's a higher level
depends.
position like this as a department head, we'll have 30 in, I don't know,
In a
2
month or
weeks.
something,
Yeah.
okay, yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
They're all different. It's hard to guess at that.
Yeah, I know, the schools are full of marketing students, so we shouldn't have a problem getting people to interview at least, just getting somebody who knows what they're doing. All right, we good on that one?
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay, update on revamping the City of West Bend website. Is that a Haley one, or?
Let's do Haley's stats while she's still with us.
Okay.
Yeah, she's gonna split in a few minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, please.
Okay, that's okay. So I just wrote a couple like stats from May, just because that's what I was told was the last time you guys met. So since May, we've gained 2,295 followers, which are a little bit more important than likes, because you can like a page and not follow it. You
Right.
just like it, and it just disappears into your feed. But if you follow it, it actually means you're up to date on things and actually getting, it on your feed. So having like 2,295 new followers since May 2019, and then since I started working here last November, we've gained 6,180 followers. So
That seems substantial.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot, so if we just continue going at that speed, we'll keep going. Like, we're already at an incline for like followers, we're gaining tons each month, so it's been going up, so it's really.
Just to clarify, that's Facebook you're talking about, right?
Yes, this
Yeah,
one's
okay.
Facebook, yeah, cause I wanted to focus more on Facebook, cause that's where we get a lot of people,
Mhm.
but we do have, a good incline on like LinkedIn, Twitter, and, Instagram, and that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So then the likes, 2,159 likes since May 2019. Like I said, you can like a page, so it's not what we really look at. But our average monthly follower gain, so what we gain each month, is around 350 to 400 new followers each month. On Facebook, 15 to 20 on Twitter, and 5 to 7 on LinkedIn. So considering that like Twitter is, it's big, but not so big for like a city, that's still pretty substantial for getting 15 to 20 followers, like for a city Twitter.
Mhm.
And then 5 to 7 on a LinkedIn, like business related one, so that's pretty good. It's consistent too, so it's not like 1 month we have like 2. We usually have at least 5.
Okay.
Our most popular months, I figured out a pattern. It's always the winter months that we get the most people, which I thought it would be the opposite. So we get most engagement during these months. Like on average in the summer, we'll gain like 250 to like 300 followers. In the winter, it's 350 to 400. So I think just because people are inside on their phones instead
Sure.
of being outside.
Must be trying to
Yeah.
occupy themselves.
And our reach is bigger too, so that's just how many times our post has been on like a single person's dash or feed. So like in the summer, it's like 200,000 times. In the winter, it's like 300,000, which is huge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Engagement. So this is like how many people are actually like engaging with the post and clicking on it, either reacting to it, liking it, sharing it, that kind of thing. Usually in the winter months, it's like 30,000. So usually we get like that many like clicks on it. People are actually looking at it, going to the page. And then according to our Facebook analytics, our most popular post type is video, with an average of 4,277 people actually seeing it and watching it. Photo with 4,106, which is really close. And then links, so if we post like a YouTube link or something that goes to a different website, it's 1,826.
Now, is that saying these are, when you say link, you mean someone is taking a video of ours and placing it somewhere else, or?
So it's like a link that goes
Or not a
somewhere
share,
else.
that's a share, I'm sorry, yeah.
That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, links are like if we post like a YouTube video like we did for like the football games.
Yeah,
If they click on it and they go to YouTube, that counts as a link click.
okay,
So it's
okay, I got
taking
you,
them
I
somewhere
got you.
else, or if we're linking them to a different Facebook post.
Sure,
and they
sure,
click
sure.
on it, that's what the links are.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
gotcha, sorry about that.
And then there are some highlighted posts that I noticed were really like popular, so I thought I'd like throw those out there because they're really, really good on here. So like the behind the scenes at the Business of the Month shoots, we've done a couple of them, and we'd like to do more like behind the scenes when we take photos. We're like, hey, be sure to look for our Business of the Month post coming this month, or the next month for the month. And we've done it for West Bend Sausage Plus, Ace Hardware, and Meese products, and those images gained a lot of traction. And I have the numbers on the next page.
So
for
what
that.
do you mean when you say highlighted? Is that just making a statement, or is that an actual thing on Facebook you can do, or?
These are just like how I'm highlighting these posts. They're the most popular since May.
Okay, you're just
So,
saying this,
yeah,
you're
so
highlighting
yeah,
them right
showing
now,
you-
I got you,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay, gotcha, just making sure, okay.
So like we posted some pictures of, I think with the West Bend Sausage Plus, it was like pictures of John, I think, and Patrick doing the video, like the interview portion, and we said be sure to look for our upcoming video. It'll be in this month, that kind of thing. And then once we posted the video ended up reaching 10,085 people, having 1,659 engagements, 235 reactions, 21 comments, and 66 shares. So actually posting something that would kind of
That's
gain
fantastic.
hype for it,
Yeah.
and they would look for it, and people were following our page in preparation to see the video, that it like boosted our views. So actually having something that leads up to the video itself helped out. Because our picture itself had 315 reactions, 34 comments, and 35 shares. So it basically just like doubled.
Wow.
And it happened with Ace Hardware. So we had 84 reactions on the behind the scenes photos, which might not seem like a lot, but the video ended up reaching 10,570 people, having 1,427 engagements, and 176 reactions, 24 comments, and 46 shares.
And have you gotten comments from any of these businesses about this?
They do tend to share them because we make sure to tag them in the actual video
Yeah.
and say, thank you to our Business of the Month, congratulations, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And we post them in there, and they usually just share it to their page so that their customers can
Yeah.
see it too, which directs them back to us.
Yeah, yeah.
I know our current Business of the Month, Laughing Mountain Popcorn, will be showing the video in their store on their television screen as
Oh,
a
cool.
promotional
Okay.
video. So that's kind of what we wanted to see and highlight, not only informing people of the great businesses down here, but also giving these businesses something to really.
Lots of
utilize.
positive comments.
Yeah,
Come in.
lots of, yeah, oh yeah.
That's
Like all
awesome.
the comments on there are like, congratulations, they come right from that, like if they only follow the Laughing Mountain
Yeah.
Facebook page and then they see them share it, they
Yeah.
usually check out our Facebook page and come back to us.
Awesome.
And then they follow us for more. So it's kind of, working both ways, like they get followers from us and we get followers from them.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Good.
And then
I'm sorry, I didn't want, let me interrupt you,
Oh,
just
yeah,
one,
no.
just before I, this is thought. Now, as we're getting more likes, as we're getting more followers, is it ramping up?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
I would think it would.
Yeah,
Is
I've
it,
definitely noticed, like, it's, you
'Cause
get
it's-
those posts, the occasional posts where, you share it and not a lot of people are interested, but if you post something, you definitely see it go up. Like, the likes, the reactions, the comments, people sharing it, it's definitely increased.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, so it increases each time.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
Segue into your next
Yeah.
highlight.
Which was the most popular post that we've ever had on Facebook. The tree lighting ceremony, I went and I took pictures. They're the most liked images on there right now.
I bet, yeah.
Yeah, it's like a side-by-side, one's of the tree that's not lit and then right when it was lit. So I put those out, I posted it right away because I was already there, so I was like, I'm just gonna post it.
That's awesome.
And it got 733 reactions, 59 comments, and 34 shares.
Awesome.
So that's the most liked photo set that we have on there right now. So a lot of people were commenting saying, I was really happy to be there. They posted pictures from it, which, if we were to do more social media like Snapchat or something, we'd get more traction that way.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, we were getting people posting pictures with Santa, saying that they had a really good time.
That's
And,
awesome.
it's a good way to kind of gauge how the event went too.
Sure,
Yeah.
absolutely, absolutely. And considering it was like 5,000 degrees below zero.
I couldn't feel my hands, but I posted it.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was, and then the video, because John was doing a live video there, and it has 320,000 views. It
Wow.
reached 7,508 people, and it engaged 1,526 people, has 225 reactions, 23 comments, and 31 shares.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, and I think if I can add on, Haley, those two posts that we had from the tree lighting, we reached 16,000 people from photos and videos, just
Wow,
from that one
That's
night.
great.
Yeah,
Oh,
and having it done right then,
Yeah.
right at 7, because if I were to come in the next morning and then have to post it later, it wouldn't have gotten the same traction.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
people would have already seen it.
Right, right.
So,
Well, and that's a
having
that's a
been there.
good time of the night to post anything anywhere, anyways, because
Oh yeah, because people are usually, if there's an event, people are going to see it. But if they're usually at home anyway,
Right.
on Facebook, scrolling through.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, so that was one of the really bigger posts that we had.
That's awesome.
But we did have 2 contests since the last time too. We had a jelly bean contest, which was a really cool way to engage with people. We partnered up with the library. So we had, we took a picture of a jar of jelly beans. We had to count them all by hand, which was fun. We ate a lot of them. But we had they had it at their place, so at the library. It was on the counter. And I took a picture of it, and then we just posted on there, said guess how many jelly beans are in the jar. To win, you have to be following us, you have to share this post, and then, they shared it, they guessed in the comments, and whoever, got the closest, we actually had somebody guess the exact number.
Really?
So they won.
Wow, I guess so.
Yeah, so they won, it was gift certificates
I thought you
to.
meant jelly beans.
Oh no, I think we were gonna give them the jelly beans thing, but we didn't. But we were like, no, we're just gonna give them the gift certificates
I think that
instead.
lady, she wanted the jelly beans.
Oh, did she want the jelly
Yeah, she
beans?
came in.
I still
Pretty
have
cool.
jelly
Yeah.
beans in my office.
That's funny.
But then we also had one with the guitar picks at Music Academy, West End Music Academy downtown. So we had guitar picks in a jar, and it was basically the exact same thing. So for the jelly bean contest, we received over 150 handwritten guesses because we had a box there that they could write it out. They actually called us the day after and said that they needed more slips that we printed out. So we had a lot of those. And then we received 461 comments of guesses. So, obviously the social media was more popular. But then, and there was 359 shares on that post too. So we had 359 people guess or follow the rules at least. And then for the Music Academy one, we had 50 handwritten guesses and then 70 comments. So it was a smaller business. I mean, they were offering, it was free month of Saturday guitar lessons. So I guess it was more tailored towards a specific audience, so it didn't go as well, but it's still a lot for what we did, so yeah.
And for that business especially, that's,
Well, that
I'm
was
sure
one of
that's
the
a lot.
things that I think we were trying to aim with, was not only engagement on our Facebook page, but driving people to these locations as well as the
Yeah.
library and music academy. So that was kind of our intention behind that.
That's a great part of the goal, yeah.
Yeah, and there's a lot of like potential to do it again with like more downtown businesses, like it drives people to them, it drives people to our page, so it's like, you know, a win-win.
Yep.
Any kind of post with animals.
Yeah,
I
right.
posted, I think since then, like last year in December, I posted something with like dogs, and it got over 200 comments of people just posting dog images.
Wow.
Because
Nice.
I was told, they're like, oh, I don't know if it's gonna get that much like love, and I'm like, people love animals. People
Absolutely,
love dogs.
yeah.
People are gonna post dogs. So it actually got us a lot of followers too, just because people want to post dogs, and you know they see, hey, they're actually, you know, they might be a government page, but they have fun sometimes.
Sure, right.
So it kind of brings people in, it gets them comfortable to share or comment too, and then they'll do it in the future. And I've done another one, and it had like just over 181 comments too. So I like to space them out, so I'm not doing it all the time, but it's a way to get people like commenting and actually liven them up a little bit. I don't know if you guys saw our City Hall selfie that we did on August 15th, I believe it was. It was City Hall Selfie Day.
National contest.
Yeah, it was a contest, so all different kind of like
Statewide contest. No, it was national.
Yeah, it was national.
Wow.
So like government buildings, there were people taking photos, people were being creative with it.
Oh,
so we did one, I don't know if you
I
know the
missed
show
this stuff.
Stranger Things with like the monsters.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can actually look it up. It's a really good show on Netflix. But since
Oh, Stranger Things is awesome.
yeah, it's very good.
Yeah.
It is very good.
Yes.
So since we were kind of like riding off of that hype of Stranger Things coming out, we did our City Hall selfie. Do you have it up?
I do, yes. I'll just pass it down. You guys can-
So it's basically, we posted this picture. It had a lot of editing, but it had people
Okay.
in it for the selfie, and it was a drone shot. It has the Demogorgon attacking City Hall.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Okay.
So it got a lot of
That
love.
is awesome.
So we, you know, it was
That's
like, you know, we did what
everybody
they wanted
fleeing
us to
the
do.
building. That's
Yeah.
Out of the
fantastic.
building, yeah.
Yeah,
That
no,
is
I've
very cool.
I've seen all
That's
three
very
of
cool.
those. Is
If
it
you
three?
look
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
window,
it's
I'm
three.
It's
climbing
3
out of
seasons,
it.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, you have to look closely to find all the people.
Yeah, I'm climbing out of the window behind
Oh,
Hopper.
yeah.
That's
Couple up on the roof.
Yeah, there's characters from the show in there. So there's like Robin in the window. There's 2 kids on the top from the show.
Yeah.
Of course, the Demogorgon dog is almost eating Adam.
awesome.
So,
Awesome.
so yeah, it got a lot of love. A lot of people really liked it because
Yeah.
you know when they think City Hall selfie, you might just be like we could have easily taken a picture.
This shows a lot of character.
Yeah, so it's
this
like
shows a lot
we
of
have
character.
fun, and on that we actually reached 15,398 people.
Wow.
Engaged 3,131, had 327 reactions, 31 comments, and 65 shares.
And was it a contest?
It was, yeah. It was a nationwide contest.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we didn't place, which was a little bit disappointing given what did.
And kind of surprising, actually. Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
But we did receive some statewide attention from it, from the League of Municipalities retweeting us out and saying City of West Bend should win this. And
Yes.
everything.
Yes.
But, so we did receive some really, nice attention from it, and I think what we did is we kind of had a little fun with it. And,
We put us on the map a little bit in that
Yeah.
regard.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so-
that's awesome.
yeah, it
Bit
was.
of a Russian-
That's really creative. Good job, guys.
Russian
That's
judge
really
effect
cool.
too, because it's a small group of engaged. They're called the ELGL, emerging or not emerging, engaging local government leaders is the group, and it's really just like a coffee and beer group that has gotten together to make this organization nationwide, and so the voting could be like the 5 of us
Oh,
sitting
you
around
just-
the table and
So
saying,
I
yeah, we
could
think
just-
this is the best one.
But the
Vote for the
Yeah.
best. They won.
I
Community
think
TV
we should have
won.
won.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't want to
yeah.
be biased, but we should have won.
Yeah.
I
You
mean,
can be
we
biased,
did
that's
get
really
like,
good.
I have connections at 103.7 Kiss FM.
Yeah.
So I shared it to them, and they shared it on their Twitter,
cool.
and they shared it with their friends. So
That's awesome.
yeah, so
At least statewide, we did pretty well.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
it
We
was
won
really
in
fun.
Wisconsin.
Yeah.
anyways.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
it was very fun. So that was one of the things that really captured a lot of people's attention because sometimes instead of people complaining about things, they actually thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah,
Good,
and
good.
I guess just the last thing is like with live shoots, we do a lot of like live videos, and those get a lot of attention. They usually have like a reach about 10,000 people at least, just because you get a
Wow.
notification if you're following our page that we're going live. So if like you're following the page and we go live, you'll get a notification that says, hey, City of West Bend just went live. And if you're a person scrolling on your desktop, it actually pops up in the corner.
Oh,
So they can click on it if they want.
nice.
And if they click on it, it counts as a view, or like it reaches them.
Sure.
So if they click on it, you get more engagement to it. So we at least get 10,000 people.
And having those live videos to somebody that like is from here but lives in California or something like that,
We've
would
actually
that would
had
be a
people,
really
yeah.
neat, that would be a really neat thing to
There
have,
was a
yeah.
tree lighting, I think it was on the tree lighting, a
Yeah.
comment saying, I used to live in West Bend, that looks really, really pretty now or something.
I've been that person that lived elsewhere, and
Yeah.
it would be neat to be in connection with that
Mhm.
sometimes,
Like
yeah.
we did one for the sign when it lit up.
Mhm.
There's like, I think it was the theater with the HVAC was one that was really popular.
Yeah,
So yeah, so the live shoots usually go very well.
nice,
Like the ribbon cuttings, we do them for those.
nice. And is that just somebody there with their phone and they're on Facebook?
Mhm.
Okay,
So it's been going really, really well.
awesome, sounds like it,
Yeah.
man, you're rocking it, that's awesome. That's
Yeah,
awesome,
so-
great, thanks a
Well,
lot.
thank
Lily.
you.
Any questions for Haley, because she is late now.
I
Yeah.
am late now, but
Oh,
it's fine.
man.
I told her 6:30.
I'm sorry, we should have gone to you right away, I didn't
Oh,
realize
that's
that.
okay, don't worry. That's my less important. I'm good. Anytime away from angry customers is a good time.
No, no.
But thank you for having me.
You're welcome,
Thanks,
thank you.
Okay, update and revamping of the city website.
We have a new website.
Yep.
We could probably spend some more time on it than that, but
Yeah.
This has been several months,
Mhm.
more than
Multiple
several
training instances, but it just went live, I believe, last Thursday.
I was gonna say,
So the-
it just came up, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh,
that recent, okay.
Amy
Yeah.
Ejek led it, Community TV paid for it, John and Patrick, and a team of staff were involved with the
Yeah, I've
creation
seen
of
that.
it.
Doesn't it look the same?
No,
No.
Has it been that long since I've been on there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess so,
I-
okay.
I know-
I feel like I was just on
I know
there,
I
but I
had a
guess
little
not,
time to
okay.
go around, but it's obvious.
It looks
The
totally
logo
different.
is a
Different.
big-
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
Big part of what's on there.
New
looks
logo.
like that now.
Yeah.
That's fantastic, yeah.
It is, that's awesome.
It's a
Huh,
lot cleaner,
okay.
It looks nice, it's very user.
That must have happened just after I was on it last, because it really wasn't that long ago. Okay, all right, cool.
Well, you can talk more about it if you'd
Oh,
like.
I was good, but I don't mean to step on your toes or anything, but yeah, it just went live on Thursday. We've been training on how to use it and everything like that, also just kind of engaging to get our media on the website, which has really been a really awesome push, I feel like, in our direction. Our Business of the Month is featured on the front page along with updated videos. Our social medias on the bottom of the page, so you can see our posts of what's going on as far as photos and everything like that.
Awesome.
We have our new banner video that's got updated drone footage of the river walk and
It doesn't look like a 1950s website anymore.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
you're absolutely-
Yeah, so we updated the video just this week to include some more recent clips and everything like that to give it a little bit of a fresh taste and everything. So it's been a long working process to get this done. We're very happy to get
I'm
that.
sure, yeah.
But at least from our standpoint, from a visual standpoint, it's a lot more friendly
Yeah.
than our previous website, where we're going to be able to highlight a lot of our own stuff directly on our website rather than, strictly using Facebook as our platform.
Sure.
Which would be nice to kind of have a home.
Yeah,
If that
yeah,
makes
that's
sense.
fantastic, wow.
And did the provider get the underlying search engine right this time? Because to me, that was the biggest issue that I
That would
remember with
be-
the old one.
A good
Was the
question
search
for Amy.
engine was a
I'm not
mess.
sure about the search engine, but I
Yeah.
would imagine, at least the updates in the training that I went through, it seems like it's a lot easier to use, and nicer, cleaner, and everything like that, so it should be, enjoyable.
Awesome.
What departments are engaged with it, or what departments can make changes to it besides us?
All of them.
All of them,
Yeah, all
okay.
departments have somebody that's.
Have an admin
like
or
the
whatever?
point person,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
that updates the content. I don't know that they've all been involved in the training as of yet, but.
Not yet,
yeah.
I know the training's ongoing right now, there's been a few of us, department heads, myself included, that kind of went in training, early on. And now Amy's kind of going in the process right now, going to departments to train them how to use it to update their stuff, so You look at our page right now, we're able to upload our program schedules on Monday just as normal, and it was simple, so. There was no going this way, that way, this way, that way to get it done, so it's one of those things that's gonna be very helpful.
Much
Great.
needed and a good use of cable funds, I think.
Yeah, yeah, well, I was just gonna ask what the cost associated with that, with the change, was there a lot of cost associated with the change?
I wouldn't be able to speak on direct costs as far as the budget's concerned of what was paid for. That was something that was,
When you say the change, do you mean?
Switch over?
Switching to the new website, yeah.
Yeah, we went out for RFP, I wanna say it was in the 20s, like 25.
sounds about right.
Thousand?
Okay.
I don't remember exactly. I could probably find it on my email somewhere.
But yeah, it feels like we're being brought in the 21st century just from this meeting. You know, listening to Haley and seeing this new website, that's fantastic. Good. Any other
When you get a
questions?
chance to play with it, if you have any comments or.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I feel like I was just on there, but apparently not, because it was the same thing that it was the last time I was on there, so I was just trying to find information for a guy that called me wanting to be mayor. We met for an hour or so, and he decided he didn't want to, but, and I didn't talk him out of it, but it was just. No, I know that didn't sound right, yeah, no. But yeah, I was on there trying to find information about it. It was really hard to find, by the way. If a person wants to be mayor in this town, they really gotta, we really gotta want it.
Work
'Cause-
at it,
yeah, there's not a lot of direct information on there. But maybe there is now. Maybe it's a little easier to access now. So I'll have to get on there and play around. I'm sorry I didn't notice that.
No,
That's
it's
awesome.
fine. Like I said, this is fairly new, so it's one
Yeah.
of those things that just kind of went, but I'm very excited about it. It's
Yeah.
been something that's.
And how long have you been working on it?
Myself, since I got here.
Okay, so this has been a really ongoing long project.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Been talking about it for years,
Yeah.
as far as the update.
I know this has been a long project that they've been doing for a while, but it's finally come to fruition.
That's
It's
great.
nice to see.
Yeah, landmark
I know
moment
Amy,
there.
in IT has really put a lot of hard work into it. I don't think we'd be anywhere close without her, so
Yeah.
she did a phenomenal job.
Okay. Excellent. Report about community television producer?
No, we just did that, that was
Is that-
Haley.
Okay.
No,
No, yeah,
okay,
that's
I'm
me.
sorry.
Yeah, hey, I was gonna do Haley's stuff in case she wasn't gonna be here, so
Oh.
like that's a nice few pages off, so that's good.
Yeah.
I was just gonna give you guys an update a little bit. First of all, hi, I'm John. Nice to meet you. You guys don't know who I am yet.
Hi, John.
I've been out here since April, so I've been kind of working solo since Patrick left in October, kind of running the show with the 2 channels and everything. Warren can attest to this, as he's helped me out immensely with the live shoots that we've done for Veterans Day on location with our new TriCaster unit, which was great, because internet connection went really well this last
good.
time.
You bet.
That's good.
I
I
know,
haven't
it
heard
was
if it was
fantastic.
working or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, it worked.
That was the big thing. Still learning the system a little bit.
Oh,
I
believe it.
haven't used a TriCaster before, so I kind of learned it in a week, and then went out and did a few broadcasts. So we kind of learned on the go a little bit, but
Kind of winging it?
yeah, I wouldn't have done it without Warren and Tim over at the school district, so I have to give them extreme props as helping us out. So they were just, I can't speak enough about how helpful they were.
Thank
To
you,
make sure that
Warren.
we were going live and to make sure we had everything we needed. So that was really helpful, really nice. So, but we did the high school's Veterans Day program, broadcasted it live on location to our YouTube and Facebook page, as well as the Common Council's Veterans Day program at the high school, which was nice. The TriCast unit's really great to use. The one that we last purchased, I believe, was in the minutes that Patrick gave an update on. So it's one of those things that I kind of hope to utilize a little bit more. We have some fun ideas as far as broadcasting sports with it. I think we're going to try and do an East-West game live on our YouTube page this year with the TriCaster unit, if everything goes well. So it's one of those ideas we've been kind of kicking around a little bit. We're going to give it a test, see how it goes, and if everything goes well, we might think about doing something like that a little bit more permanently for the next upcoming season. We'd still replay them on cable and everything like that, but to be able to broadcast them live over the internet, I think is something that we've been thinking about, and we might move forward. So we're gonna talk with, obviously, the school district and everything before we do anything, because it's a lot of a hassle to bring all that stuff in. But it's a direction that I think would be
good
kind of fun
direction.
to explore moving forward. That also brings me a little bit to January. In January, I had someone from, or in October, I had someone from Key Code Media come out and look over our systems and everything. This had been approved before I got here for next year's purchasing, so please forgive me if I'm missing anything. But this is just to redo our system and our VOD system in the back. So no longer would we have Latronics as our base, it'd be Key Code Media who sold us the TriCasting unit. So he essentially came out, one, to help me with the TriCaster before we had our live productions, but two, to kind of look over our back to see how everything was gonna look and what he'd have to do to revamp our system. The good news is obviously it's not too much back there, you know, to do. You just have to swap some stuff out. The better news is he said if we wanted to, and we wanted to invest in a few extra days of his time, they can clean everything out and get us down to one tower in the back, rather than the 4 that we have of equipment that's sitting there doing nothing. It's plugged in, it's turned off. It was essentially just built on top of each other, of new equipment on old equipment.
Is there recouping any funds in that?
There is. He gave me some possible outlets of where we might be able to sell some of the items to other municipalities that might not have our resources, but are still looking to broadcast. So there are possibilities to sell some of the equipment, not all of it. Not all of it's really resale value, but like the Latronics that we would be getting rid of, we probably could sell.
Okay.
He said easy. We could go to one of the trades and kind of bring it with us in a little knapsack and see what we can, see what we
Okay,
can do.
gotcha.
So there is a possibility of recouping some funds that way of selling
Yeah.
the equipment we have. He did say that with everything, you know, being taken out, we'd have a large e-cycle day ahead of us as far as things that we would probably, you know, have to recycle or you know, get rid of,
Okay.
which is, in my opinion, fine. You know,
Yeah.
I don't need to hold on to a lot of that stuff, but with the opportunity to clean out the back room and kind of get us up to speed and hopefully a little bit more efficient as far as our equipment goes, I thought it was a good opportunity to do so, especially in January, just
Yeah.
to start us off kind of on the right foot. So
Sure,
I just present that to you guys. Once we have more information, obviously the closer we get to the new year and we start receiving that quotes, obviously I can update you. So.
Okay, so we don't need to make any decisions on
No,
that?
no, not today. I was just letting you know that
Sure.
he visited and kind of gave us that option,
Mm,
so,
good.
which I thought was nice. And his name, Warren can kind of attest, is the tech guy I was talking to on,
Very good.
on Friday.
Yeah.
When things went wrong for us for the Veterans Day broadcast, we were able to call up Tom Faber, who is our lead point for Key Code Media, and he was able to kind of walk us through
Okay.
and troubleshoot us immediately. So
Great.
they've been very helpful.
Good.
They're extremely responsive and knowledgeable in this area. So this is an agreement, like I said, that Patrick's he made before he left, and not that we don't, that it's set in stone, but it's something that after working with these guys a little bit, I think it's something that we should continue on with as
Yeah.
well.
Okay. Cool.
Can I just throw in a little caution?
Yes, yes.
You have a library of obsolete production media
Mm-hmm. Yes.
that is almost beyond belief if you start digging into it.
Yes,
It's
yeah.
mind-boggling. The only thing I would caution is that you don't dispose of
Oh, we're not.
obsolete equipment that might be the last resource you have
No,
to
I
access
understand.
that stuff.
To
Yeah.
be able to see it.
Until such time as
Sure,
somebody on
sure.
staff can actually digitize all this.
Yes,
Because
no, I
I think
wouldn't be
there's
getting.
value in that library, even though that library is
No, you're right. You're
really low quality productions from
Yeah.
when I was doing this stuff 20 years ago, you know.
Yeah.
No,
But be
you're-
careful that you don't dump the last
You're right. You're
tape
right.
deck that plays that shelf full of tapes.
Yes, yeah, no,
Right.
the only thing we'd probably be immediately getting rid of is just some of the equipment in the back that used to broadcast, that's no
Yeah.
longer being used.
Yeah.
It would really just open up some space back there as well, which would be kinda nice, so.
I think when this facility was built and everything was moved in here and it was all brand new,
Mhm.
I think we were still broadcasting analog on the cable.
Oh, yeah?
So we were actually sending out analog television signals into the cable system back to their head end here in town, which was then rebroadcast. I don't think that was ever true with the UVerse stuff, because that's
No,
always been
that was-
digitized.
Right.
Even though it's been horribly lousy quality that they give us, at least it's going out.
Yeah.
That's always been digital. But
That's always been
I'm pretty
digital.
sure that, we actually
you're
have
right.
modulators in here yet.
Yeah,
Um,
pretty sure you're right on that.
Scientific Atlanta boxes, if you see any of those.
Yeah.
Those are antique now.
Okay.
Those you can
Right.
safely get rid of.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was an analog outbound signal,
Yeah.
if I remember right. So,
Pretty sure it was also.
stone knives and axes.
Yeah.
So that's what I wanted to update you guys on, also that we're just hopefully increasing, like Haley say, our live videos. They seem to be very well received, so it's something that we want to continue to do. She assisted me on the last one at Billy Sims Barbecue, and
Yeah.
everything, the other two that we did at the high school were very well received, so.
Great.
Hopefully the more experience I get with this technology and equipment, the smoother it's gonna go, is what I'm telling myself. So.
I always feel a little
That's all
bad for
good.
you, like at the ribbon cuttings, when you're trying to juggle two camera systems all at the same time.
He needs help, man,
Yeah.
yeah.
And pay
Well,
attention to what everybody else
That's why
is
I
doing
brought
and saying to get it
Haley
right.
along with
Yeah.
us to Billy Sims,
Yeah.
because I thought it'd be a little tight and everything, and she was available, so it was very helpful, and I know Jay's always offered to assist, but he's always gotta be in the video, so it's just
Right.
that's all it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I have, so thank you very much for your time.
If I'm ever around too, John, don't hesitate to
Sure,
ask me
sure,
for-
yeah.
for
Usually it's
real.
not a problem with the ribbon cuttings, you know, we've had one instance where somebody like clipped a little too early, but, you know, that's why I keep the report on, so.
Right.
Yeah.
Alright.
All right, that's all you got?
That's all I got.
All right, I think that brings us to the end of our,
Can I?
Brings us to the end of
I
our
got a
list, go ahead, yeah.
question. One of the events that we always used to record is the Washington County graduation.
Yes.
With the
Oh,
names,
the UW.
with the name change, are we still hooked?
As far as I know, yes. I don't know, I don't think we did it this year. I'm not sure why, but it's something that I would have no problem continuing, I guess,
Okay.
if it's available.
Because that's how I got connected to the Community TV committee, is because I helped, what's his name, Mike?
Mike.
Have Mike,
Sure.
do one of those.
Yeah.
Like Ryan.
Oh, Mike Ryan, yeah, we had helped him record one of those, so.
Well, maybe we should find out why it wasn't done this year. Is it just wasn't
Uh,
time, or wasn't on the
yeah,
list or something?
I have no idea.
Maybe the,
Staff,
At
Yeah.
UW?
yeah.
Yeah, I always thought that was
Yeah.
always pretty much generally always
Both of
been
them, or
done.
the winter graduation and the?
No, just the,
Just the summer one, right?
summer one,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
the main one.
Huh.
Because that was always a busy time with the high school graduation.
Right. Hmm.
I don't think it was intentional, or.
No, I don't think it was either.
No,
It was
I'm sure it wasn't.
Something that I don't think was on my radar yet, but,
Yeah.
yeah, I have no problem.
But I was just more curious with the,
The name change.
The name
I just
change,
wondered,
if
maybe
it-
there is a reason for it, yeah, with,
Right, yeah.
in regards to that. Yeah, maybe they got somebody else recording it, or I don't
I'm
know.
guessing they didn't declare that you shall not. record.
Yeah.
I can't imagine, yeah, but who knows, that's weird, yeah.
okay, that's all I
I did
had.
find the number, it's 23,700 was the revised.
Okay.
revised,
Okay.
The website rebuild?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, and when do we get into budget stuff? Is that
We
for,
did that last
for Community TV?
Yeah, we did a
Yeah,
little bit of
I think
that,
we
yeah.
did that last meeting,
Was that last meeting?
August.
Okay, all right, that was one of my first meetings, a little fuzzy, so, okay.
Mhm.
All right, so is that always middle of summer then?
Well, it's part of the annual budget, so you just approved it
Yeah, okay.
through the council process.
Right, but we talk about it here.
Yep, we talked about it here first, for sure.
Okay, all right, good. All right, anything else? No, do we need a motion to adjourn?
You can
Next
adjourn it
meeting.
yourself, or you can ask for a motion.
Okay,
Some-
entertain a
some-
motion to
Some
adjourn?
chairs and chairmen do it.
So
too.
moved.
Okay,
Second?
all in favor?
Aye.
Let's go eat, yeah.
Yeah.